good, y'all? This is Dez back with another video, you know what I'm saying? Alright, in this video, pretty much, okay, I'm gonna do a lot of videos on this specific topic, but you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna just go down the line, you feel me? But, so pretty much in this video, okay, this gonna be my very first time, you know what I'm saying, being into a girl, like while I was in school, whatever. Pretty much my first time just being in love, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, like I said, down the line, I'm gonna go down, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go down the list as, you know what I'm saying, the women, you know what I'm saying, who I've been in, you know what I'm saying, who I've been in in those situations with, you feel me? But like I said, I'm gonna just do it one by one, you feel me? So like I said, if you're interested, definitely keep watching. Now, I ain't like now with this chick, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like, I had one chick I was interested in when I was in pre-K, but it was like, yeah, they ain't really had too much traction, you feel me? But so okay, so this chick, I think, yeah, I was in first grade, like when I like started like interacting with her in a intimate way, you feel me? But I think what really in actuality, I met her I think when I was in kindergarten, you know what I'm saying? So so how me and her came across each other. Pretty much, yeah, she was in my class, and it's funny. It's like I kept thinking about. I was like, how did we just cross paths or whatever? But so, like I said, you know what I'm saying, we crossed paths and everything. You feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying, like I said, at first we started off on good terms. You feel me? And then I don't know. It just seemed like all of a sudden, with that situation, it just seemed like all of a sudden she just turned against me. Like she just like snitch on me about. Like she just snitch on me like with everything I do. I'd be like, damn, why she do that to me? Like, why you doing that to me? You feel me? But I ain't gonna say, this is what I found out like later on in life. Like they were saying, like sometimes they when a female, when they just be mean to you for no reason, they probably like you. You feel me? So I was like, oh, but I'm a little kid, so I ain't know all about this. So, but then like I said, it's crazy because like whenever like I said, the teacher, like I said, she'll call my name for something either good or bad. Like so I glance over at her. She roll her eyes at me, so I'm like, damn, like what the hell did I do? Like, so, so pretty much, alright, so now, eventually, like I say, I don't know how, but we just ended up like, you know, sitting next to each other at the lunch table or whatever, so she just found it like just being nice to me or whatever, so at first, you know, I was kind of skeptical, I was like, you know, I wasn't being mean, but I was skeptical. I'm like, I don't know if I should, but then over time, as I seen, okay, well, yeah, she good now, so I'm like, That's why I kind of, I ain't gonna say I checked her, but I was just like, boy, like, you was just being mean to me for no reason. You was telling on me and everything. So she had smiled. She was like, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry or whatever. So then the next year, you know what I'm saying, we was in first grade. And by the grace of God, like I said, we ended up in the same class in first grade. So I'm like, all right, bet. So you know what I'm saying, of course, you know what I'm saying, because we knew each other from, you know what I'm saying, being in first grade. But pretty much it wasn't really like like, oh, she like me, I like her, you know, so it was just like, hey, we just know each other, you feel me? So then over time, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? I'm guessing, I don't know, just over time, I just started feeling her, so I'm like, of course, you know what I'm saying, like, she was gorgeous, you know what I'm saying? She was, a little red chick, I think what really got me with her was, because the way she used to, because I think we was in kindergarten, I ain't really noticed her body, but then when we got in the first grade, I don't know what the hell she did over that summer, but boy, I'm talking about, boy, her waist, her thighs, like her waist was like, because it was perfect, but like her thighs and, you know what I'm saying, of course, in the back, you know what I'm saying, that, boy, I don't know what the hell she did. She was eating or she was working out, boy, so I feel like this, so when she used to wear shorts, cause I used to hate when she wore pants. I'm like, man, you can't really see the depth. But when she wore shorts or whatever, I'm guessing the shorts must be too long. So what she'll do is, like she'll roll her pants legs up, like she'll roll like the shorts up to, you know what I'm saying. So I say about like halfway to her thighs, but that was enough for me. And I'm like, hey, it's showing it's showing me what's looking mighty tasty. So, so you know, so over time, then I remember we had like we used to have the day to where like it used to be like music day. Well, it used to be music. It used to be music, something else, and then it used to be, you know what I'm saying, PE, which is physical education. So at PE, you know what I'm saying, well, we'll do like a little you know, exercises, you know what I'm saying. just you know what I'm saying, stretching and everything before we participate in the activity or whatever. So then I think we used to do we used to like I said, cause I didn't know what it was at the time, but you know when you're playing music and dancing like you know what I'm saying, that's a workout, which I didn't know. You know, I thought, you know, say, hey, you playing music, we dancing, hey, I like that, you feel me? So some of we used to so like the PE teacher, she used to play the cha-cha song. So so me, you know what I'm saying, I used to always make sure like I position myself right next to her, you feel me? Because I'm like, cause it was a certain part on that cha-cha song when the guy used to be like, cha-cha now, y'all, like. Then of course, you know what I'm saying, we used to do that, you know, so I used to watch her, boy, the way she used to move them hips, I'm like, bro, yes. Especially when she had them shorts on, oh my god. But so you know what I'm saying. But like, so over time, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, it just got to the point I think she was like pretty much, I ain't gonna say she was coming on to me, but it was just like I could just like feel and sense like, okay, yeah, I think she got a thing for me, you feel me? So me and her, okay. That's like, so I started chopping it up with her, you feel me? So, you know, I used to, like, say, I started by, okay, I used to give her, like, suckers or whatever, because I think at home, like, when my mama used to do, like, she used to always steal suckers from work, you know what I'm saying, to give to me, because I love suckers, but I used to eat one, but I used to save the other one. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get the other one to her, you feel me? So, whenever I give it to her, I got the first time, I ain't gonna lie, it was almost a deal breaker, cause I gave it to her to have, but then I was like, I don't know, I just got cold feet, but then I told her, I asked for it back. She was like, I thought you said I could have it. I was like, yeah, but I need it back though. So she gave it back to me. I kind of seen the look on her face. I was like, oh, I don't know what made me like just want it back or whatever. I don't know. I'm guessing I had cold feet. So finally, I think the next day, you know, so I bought her. So it was a different sucker. Of course, it ain't gonna be the same one. So I gave her a different one. I said, yeah, now you can have that one or whatever. So over time, like I said, yeah, so I used to give her candy, and then I never gave her no money. Never gave her money. So I just give her candy, and then over time, like I said, she's always want to sit by me at lunch, or I ain't not say sit by me, because what they had it was all the boys sit on one side of the lunch table, and all the girls sit on the other side, the opposite side of the lunch table. So, but you know what I'm saying, somehow like she's always positioned herself to like be in front of me. And then at that time, I didn't know what it was, but I know what it is now. She was playing, you know what I'm saying, footsie with me or whatever. So I'm like, all right, now, yeah. So then I think around the time, I had moved to like a new house with her. I was still going to the same school, but I had moved to like a different house. So, you know what I'm saying, so one day, you know what I'm saying, she was like, so she just randomly came up to me. She was like, I know where you stay at. No, she was like, where you stay at? I said, I told her where I stayed at. She was like, okay, yeah. She said, yeah, I know. I'm like, what you mean you know? So she was like, yeah, I seen you outside one day or whatever. She was like, I guess she must have stayed in the same neighborhood. So I was like, oh, okay, bet. So then, I don't know, I think over time I was like, you know, say, hey, well, no. What happened was, okay, when we first moved to the new spot over there, like, my dad, you know what I'm saying, it was like every weekend my dad used to take me, my sister, and my brother. Like, we used to always go to, there's a place called, it's a memorial for like World War II, then it's also a memorial for the USS Kids, so he used to always take us there. And you know, so it was like every Saturday when we first moved to that spot or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that was becoming like a normal thing, you feel me? So you know, so I came back to school that Monday, and then she was like, you know what I'm saying, I was just talking to her about something, and then she was like, so I said, no, she asked me was I outside that weekend. I said, nah. I said, I was, you know what I'm saying, gone, doing something with my family. So she was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I tried to, she said, I passed by that, but she said, but the car went down. I was like, in my head, I'm like, you lying. So, but I was like, God damn it, boy. So I was like, damn. I was like, Pop, I understand, yeah, you taking us out on a family outing and everything. Man, you couldn't wait. Like, you couldn't postpone it. Like, you know, so I was mad too, man. I was like, dang, bro. So I think it was like a couple of weekends afterwards, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, I think we eventually had to stop just going out, you know what I'm saying? Because, of course, you know, my dad used to work during the week, so it's like, sometimes on the weekends, like, sometimes you just want to just relax and chill, which is no problem with me, because, you know, so I got, somebody got my attention, you feel me? So So then, you know what I'm saying? So she just kept saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, she wanted to come by, she wanted to come by. I'm like, yes, come. So she was like, yeah, she like, you gonna be at home this weekend? I'm like, yeah. Which I said yeah, but then again, I don't know. It depends on if my dad had plans to take us somewhere, or you know what I'm saying, or we were just chilling. So I couldn't really tell, but I was just like, I used to say yeah, whatever. So she used to say, all right, she's like, I'm gonna come by there. I'm like, all right, bet. So for me, I used to, you know what I'm saying, either okay Friday afternoons, you know what I'm saying. I used to sit outside on the little steps. I used to sit outside on the steps, you know what I'm saying, just. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so in case she passed by, hey, I'm right here. I'm waiting on you. You feel me? So, of course, that first weekend she ain't show up, but I wasn't tripping. You feel me? So, but I was like, you know what I'm saying? Around this time, I was like, boy, see the movie Pearl Harbor, like, although yeah, that's a World War II movie, but at the same time, it's just like, boy, this, you know, so of course it was the love scene with Ben Affleck and Kate Beckinsale. I think that's her name. Yeah, you know, so just the little scenes with that, whatever. So I'm like, okay. So that I think that was around 2001 or whatever. So of course, Pearl Harbor was a popular movie, or was it 2002? No, it was 2002, but still, that was a popular movie. You feel me? So me watching that and I'm seeing all them scenes or whatever. So I'm like, cause it's crazy, cause every time, like when I was younger, every time like a movie would have like a little scene on it, like a romantic scene or a sex scene, you know, so they always tell me either they'll pause and be like, get out, or they'll tell me close my eyes, they about to fast forward it, cause they just know me, cause they know how I try to, cause they know how I try to, you know what I'm saying, make a movie into reality for my sake, you feel me, so, so, not that, you know, so I never got in trouble for it or anything. I knew I contrived when I'm at school, you feel me, like, no, I ain't about to try nothing like that, but same time, hey, if there's a female on me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take from what I've seen on the movie and I'm gonna try it, you feel me, so, like I said, so, she ain't come that first weekend, which I ain't tripping with her, but then she said, so when I'm gonna ask, I said, did you try to come? She's like, oh no, she said, her family had something to do with her, which I wasn't tripping, so me watching, Pearl Harbor, you know what I'm saying, I think it was the scene where, I think it was Kate Beckinsale and, I think his name Josh Hornet, or whatever, so, no, Hartnett. So, I think it was the scene where they was in the parachute hangar, and, you know what I'm saying, of course, you know what I'm saying, hey, they did the do. And then, I think it was the scene where, you know what I'm saying, he had a dog tail, and she had like, and she had like pulled, you know what I'm saying, she pulled that for him to come closer to her, and of course they was kissing, so, me, that popped up in my head, and I'm like, okay, bet. So when she come by, I'm thinking, okay, I'm about to do all this on her, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, so of course me, I ain't really have a necklace, you know. How old was I? I think I was like 7. I think I was like 7. So of course, you know, I ain't had no necklace or nothing like that. So I'm like, dang, hey, but hey, when hard times come, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes you gotta make do what you gotta make do with. So. But, you know what I'm saying, but we had like a whole bunch of Mardi Gras beads, so I'm like, okay, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I could just put that on, I could just make sure I have that on, you know what I'm saying, so, hey, we get into them situations, hey, she pulled me in, by them beads, okay, hey, it's gonna be that, you feel me, so, oh, man, so, then the crazy part, when I'm trying to look for a Mardi Gras bead, I couldn't find none of them. I'm like, wow. So I'm like, yeah, when I'm trying to find one, oh, they ain't nowhere to be found when when I'm not looking for one. Oh, they everywhere, you feel me? But pretty much once I, you know what I'm saying, I did that or whatever. So I found the bead, a Mardi Gras bead or whatever. So, man, to the point like, bro, like, even she kept saying she kept trying to come by, but it's just like, as I'm sitting outside, I'm either waiting on her or sometimes you could be like late at night, like on a Friday night or a Saturday night. Cause Sunday night, yeah, it's school the next day, so yeah, they gonna make sure I'm sleep. Mom and dad, they gonna make sure I'm sleep. So Friday and Saturday night, oh yeah, like if she ain't, you know what I'm saying, came during that day or whatever, okay, well, I'm waiting up, like I ain't outside or nothing like that, but I'm in my bed, like I'm sitting there just waiting up, like okay, I'm just waiting for, you know, somebody to knock at that door. You know what I'm saying? Hey, make sure I got my beads on, you feel me? But so it's just like after that, like man, she just would not come. Man, I was like, man. So I can't even really say what that is like. I can't even really say she just like just bailed on me or anything like that. But I mean, I don't know, we was young then, so it was just like, okay, well, it is what it is. I kind of like started like kind of venturing off and like flirting with like one of her friends or whatever. But that, like I said, even with that, they ain't really come up with nothing. So I think how all that came to an end was, you know what I'm saying. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Summertime came. I think I had to go to summer school, and of course she didn't have to go to summer school, or did she? No, she didn't have to go to summer school. So I was like, so you know what I'm saying. I think how that came to an end was, I think the year when I was in second grade, she was in a different class this time, and I was in a different class. So it was like, well, I ain't really see her too much. So I was like, dang. That's something that could have been, but I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You feel me? Like it's good. I'd have had a whole lot more interaction with females. You feel me? So, but like I said, that's the story of my first interaction with a female. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's many more to come. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Hey, I'm down with it regardless. You feel me? So until my next video, y'all already know what it is. I'll see y'all in a minute.